Okay, so let me show you guys how we go about making the actual unit. So the first thing I like to do is bring in that empty frame we made. You choose place on face reference level. Just click anywhere kind of like out here. Um, and press enter and escape. Then it will kind of get placed on that plane. So we're gonna use this as a guide. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at this and then reference line, draw on work plane reference level 3D snapping. So we go ahead and draw in my frame like I have on the left here. It can be a little bit, doesn't have to be perfect. Outside, up here, this is where we have the kink. That. Continue button. Something like that. You see it's not perfectly straight or whatnot, but you can always adjust things and make it perfect if you so desire. Throw some reference planes in. These if you want. So then once you have this pretty much ready to go, so you can select all these, filter, check none, reference points, and then make adapted. And if you click on this, you can see we have an order here. So I'm gonna try and follow that order. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we dash in. So this should be 10, 11, and 12. So I'm just gonna change those. 12, 13, 14. Nice. So these are the same, so that's perfect. And now what I'm gonna do is go to my 3D view. I can delete this out for now. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my head, bring it in. And this is what's important is I use place on face and reference level. And then you're going to click on these points like this. Go the horizontal in. Yeah, you just want to make sure that that place on face and reference level is selected. Put my horizontals in. Throw my sill in there. Put my kiss mullion in. 9 to 10, and 11 to 12. And then put my vert left in there. And then put my vert right in there. And now I'm going to select my verticals first and just do this whole flip component. And then you grab them all, filter, check none, generic models, and then set all their Mullion offsets at once, like that. And then you would go in and you'd select like the top, make this top Mullion, make this one horizontal Mullion 3R, horizontal 3L. This is going to be horizontal 2. And then both of these can be the kiss Mullion 1. And then horizontal Mullion 1. And then the bottom is for the sill, so bottom Mullion. And then I'm going to set this one vertical left, or left Mullion, and then left Mullion 2. And then we got right Mullion here. Nice. And then I'm going to save this. I already have a project, so I'm just going to go ahead and load it in there to test it out. Let's try this one more time. Let's just place the empty frame. a bit wrong. Let me. Oh, there's our prompt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's my problem. I was cutting in when I should have been cutting along. So best to just snapshot it, put it over another window, come here, and place it accordingly. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here's our empty frame as expected. And now you're gonna go ahead and load in all the infills. I'm just gonna go over a couple of them since there's a lot. So like for this first one, right, you do infill class A. Then you go over here. You want to make sure you get the intersection points, which are going to be where the adaptives are. You place that one first, and then you can set all of its parameters. So like infill 1, IF1, infill bottom 1, infill left, infill right, infill 1 byte top, infill offset, and then infill thickness. Yeah, and it's the same exact thing with the back pan shadow boxes. So I won't go over that one. But then when you get over here, right, you have again like a 4 point within here. So let's say we don't need glass here because it's a kiss, but we do need the back pan. So we'll go ahead and grab the back pan A, throw it between these 4 points. Now I can grab this. Maybe I'll call this one like back pan 2L or something. So let's rename this. Likes to go to the top to make life a little bit harder. And then Shadowbox 2, we can change to Shadowbox 2L. But don't worry, it'll stay there. Next. So now I'm going to change this to the back pan, Shadowbox. Now I can change this to back pan 2L. And set all of its little parameters. Back pan offset left. And then you're able to do something like put that glass over there too. So use this infill glass top lights for anything that's not the first glass or first light of glass. And then go put that just right on top. Set its parameters to the right things. Glass offset. Um, infill offset, that's what I'm looking for. There you go. Infill thickness, yes. Save. Load it in. Yeah, now you can see everything's adjusting how it should be. And go ahead and throw like a 5-point back pan in here. Save. So now let's try loading family. Families. G units, adaptive, infills, custom 5-point, back pan 5. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ooh, 6 points. My bad. So let's make 6.1. Let's have some fun. So if you're on your back pan 5-point, then you go to edit. Let's try this out. Actually, there's already a 6-point. Let's just use that. I know, I know. 6-point infill back pan 6 point. So looks like I've had something similar before. So let's try it out. Whoops. So it can get a bit cluttered at this point because there's a lot of parts and pieces in there. So you can also isolate these points, which I tend to do. So you grab them IS, um, back pan 6-point. That one. Um, yes, yes. Okay. Ever so gently place it on in there. Now I got to make sure my backband 2R can be set. So backband 2R materials, that's where else's here. Just set this backband 6-point, apply, make this that one. 2R. Okay, and then we'll just set the backband. That's what we like to see. That's looking pretty nice. So got one back pin in here. Not all the bytes are set right now, but let's see how that works. So as you can see, they're kind of down to the extents of the unit, but looks pretty. All these again are controlled by like the curtain grid, so you can go ahead and move horizontals and all that by selecting the curtain grid. So do it like that. And that's how you make a relatively complicated unit. You can like move this curtain panel as well. Oh, oops. Oh, I see. So it was measuring against this other vertical. It says 1 foot, kind of made it upward. I could change this one. Oh, I remember. It's the shape of the wall, so. And these can stretch and adapt and play around with them, see what happens. Eventually they'll break if you cross like curtain panel boundaries. But not too many limitations. And that's a rather complicated unit.